Sincerity is not enough to actualize destiny. You must have the gift of sight. There are people today who once were in God's prophetic program. They once were in God's prophetic program. Once upon a time, they were at the cutting edge of God's program, but they lacked the ability to see what God is doing now. And while they were relevant in one season, when seasons changed, they did not have the gift of sight, and they continued doing what God was doing, not knowing that God has switched. Hallelujah. And the dangerous thing is that when you are a leader, if you do not have the gift of sight, people will follow you with unbending loyalty, even into confusion, even into perdition. There are parents today who have confused the destinies of their children because they lacked the gift of sight. They did not know, like Manoah, what kind of destiny these children would have, and they began to insist on a pathway that was not consistent with God's blueprint. And the children in obedience followed them, only to discover they've wasted 30 years, 40 years of their lives and their destiny. Hallelujah. I have had the honor and the privilege of seeing people who are sincere, they love God with all their heart, but either as a result of poor mentorship or misunderstanding of the ways of God, have found themselves veering off paths in ministry, parts in business, and parts in destiny. It becomes more troubling when you have people following you in that confusion. Jesus was rebuking the scribes and the Pharisees, and he called them blind people who were leading the blind. Imagine with me that a blind man is leading another blind man. They hold on to you believing you know where you are going, but because you lack the gift of sight. Hallelujah. There are many individuals who are not able to translate the things that they have seen in the spirit to find expression because, number one, they do not even understand how to see in the spirit, nor how to interpret the things that are seen. Do you know that almost everyone here, by the time I'm done showing you what I'm showing you, you will know that the Spirit of God has been opening the blueprint of your destiny once and again. For some of you, because you did not have the gift of sight, you're not even aware that it is God showing you. And I have taught you that there is timing to destiny. Most people copy what others are doing. They do not have the gift of sight to know what God is doing. So when they find out that something is working, everybody just says, this is how ministry is being done, let's do it that way. This is how business is being done. And then after 10 years, the person leading you will say, I'm sorry, I really did not see well. And you find out that you may have wasted your time accessing the gift of sight.